What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kid Smooth from theofficialwegamehere.com, and I'm coming at you with another video. And today I want to talk to you about this little company called Activision. You know, Activision has been on my shit list for a while. I wasn't really too public with them or about them because I guess I really don't care for them. I know a lot of people dislike EA, a lot of people dislike Ubisoft for legit reasons. But Activision, I feel like they get overlooked for a lot of things. Like, these dudes are just slimy. They're greedy. They will rob you any way they can, and they will do sneaky stuff. And the stuff that they do eventually screws the people that it matters most, and that's the gamers. So we all remember, you know, that this little whack game called Spider-Man, that Spider-Man 2, the movie-based one. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out on like all the platforms, but for some reason the Xbox One's retail release just couldn't come out on retail for like a whole month. They gave it to you digitally, but you couldn't go out to like your local GameStop or Walmart or Best Buy and buy it day one like you can on a PS4. But nobody never really asked. I mean, I guess nobody really cared because the game was horrible. But it was just left unanswered, and it was still odd to this day. And then, of course, you know, they had the big game of 2014, which was Destiny. They put out, they, of course, had some DLC on the disc locked behind a paywall that they force you to pay for either in a season pass or on expansion add-ons. But either way, the only way you could get fully access to the disc that you originally bought, you had to keep paying for it. But it was mentioned, but it wasn't really kind of like looked into. Nobody really shouted. Nobody really complained. Also, the Taken King, they originally wanted you to rebuy Destiny to own the Taken King. Like, and that kind of went over everybody's head. Yeah, they eventually unbundled it, making the Taken King available for you to buy separately. But in doing that, they screwed the OG Destiny players by stopping like the weekly raids and stuff like that they still played and whatnot, and making that exclusive to the Taken King. So making the original standalone copy of Destiny just plain useless. They've also denied, you know, backwards compatibility support for the Xbox One. Of course, we know there's about 4 Call of Duty games that was voted in the top 10 for backwards compatibility, and Activision completely spit on that opportunity. Instead, they gave us crappy ports to games like Prototype for $50 and putting out ports to games like Deadpool, which nobody bought last gen and nobody will buy this gen. And they gave us Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, which ran more like an iPhone game than it did an Xbox One, PlayStation 4 game. But there were no apologies. They still shoved these games on our throat. They still charged full price for them. They still did these stupid DLC season pass policies that just seems to like kind of rob you, you know? And the other thing they do, they're adding, you know, microtransactions to Destiny, which, you know, of course, in my opinion, which I think is eventually going to do, is allow you to buy all the gear that you generally would have to work hard for now. Like all the Destiny players that's playing now, and they play night in and night out to earn the things they want. You're eventually going to be able to buy all that crap if you have some money. And, you know, they may say no now, but we know that's where it's getting to. But the thing I guess most like concerned with Activision is the thing that has kind of been left unsaid. So right now we're looking at Call of Duty, the Black Ops pre-order edition. As you can see on my screen, I am unable to pre-order it because it's not available for me to pre-order. I can only pre-order it through retail. If you can see here, it says available at your local retailer for pre-order. Now, during the E3 time and for about 3 months, you can literally just buy it, pay to get even get the season pass and everything. You can buy it, pre-download it on your Xbox. In the last couple of days, you couldn't. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure Microsoft and Activision is going through some disagreement, because we know Sony has the marketing deal this time around, but something seems edgy. What would make Microsoft take down Call of Duty off the store? I remember once long ago, not too long ago, Phil Spencer said he didn't want Xbox gamers to feel like second class, citizens. So the only thing I can see that can happen where they would take the game, there had to be some sort of strong disagreement or something, a part of some Sony deal that they probably didn't know, or that probably really screwed the gamer who was playing on Xbox. So me, Anchorman, and a few other people were in a party trying to figure out what could this possibly be. And the only thing we could really come up with is the zombie mode. Maybe the Xbox version doesn't come with zombie mode. Maybe the pre-order version had the zombie mode, but maybe something got out where, oh, that mode won't be accessible to Xbox users, only PlayStation users. Or maybe they found out that that mode wasn't on the Xbox version at all and is only going to be on the PlayStation user. And maybe the Xbox said, that's kind of effed up. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just speculating. Maybe Sony gets they have a special release, digital only. You can only pre-order digital on the PlayStation version. You can't do it on Xbox. Maybe the pre-order for Xbox was a mistake and it was never supposed to be there. Maybe PlayStation 4 gets a special day -3 a day. Get it 3 days before it's supposed to come out. I don't know, but only on the PlayStation 4. Maybe a portion of the game is missing in the Xbox One version. I just nothing can come right from this move. I personally believe whatever's going on, whoever's buying the Xbox version, you're probably getting screwed. You're probably getting screwed, and they don't want anybody else to pre-order it because they got to work something out. They probably are hard at negotiating, like, hey, this can't happen. I don't know. I don't think it's a conspiracy to get Halo to be the #1 pre-order game. I doubt it. I doubt it, because when it comes to digital sales, Microsoft and Sony, they're making the most money off the digital sales. It's like there's nobody else to pay. You know what I mean? They're making the most money off of that. So they will be hurting themselves by removing this off the game. Now, I'm telling you, something's going on that they felt the need, hey, this can't happen. And I think it's Activision being shady again, being stingy, being greedy, taking any deal that comes with them, as long as it has a high price tag on it, and they'll screw whoever they have to screw to make it happen. And maybe, I don't know what happens, but the thing is, there's only one way. Like, this has been you could literally buy this game like a couple weeks ago, right now, like digitally pre-order it, but for some reason it's not here. And it specifically says in the it says available at your local retailer for pre-order. Like, that makes no sense. Like, generally, like, they still kept the original text from when it was available to pre-order, but it's not obviously available to pre-order. You can rate and you can pin it, but you can't. And if I click here, it's not going to open the game for me. It's just going to tell me the bundle only. So they obviously had plans to put it back, but I think something's wrong, and I think Activision has something up their sleeve. I personally believe they're making one of these modes exclusive to the PlayStation 4, or at least exclusive for like maybe a year, like they did with freaking Destiny. And if they do that, somebody's in trouble. And I'm already about to be on the Activision boycotting spree. But that's all I got. Let me know what you think, what's going on. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. And as always, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night, or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We're out.